And what we're really interested in is trying to develop new novel stem cell therapies using human pluripotent stem cells to generate enteric neural precursor cells that we can then transplant into the gut and restore the gut's normal function. Hi, my name's Dr Lincon Stamp, and I work as a Senior Research Fellow and Group Leader at the Department of Anatomy and Physiology and the School of Biomedical Sciences at the University of Melbourne. I did my undergrad degree up at the University of Newcastle in New South Wales, and to be honest, I kind of really just fumbled through the first couple of years, just getting passes and just getting through. Didn't really have direction. I knew I loved biology. I knew that was something I was always interested in, but didn't know where I was going to take it until the last semester or so of my undergrad degree. And I had a wonderful professor, Professor John Aiken, who really inspired me, and I got an interest in stem cell biology. And I was lucky enough that John Aiken connected me with Professor Alan Trounsden down at Monash University at the time, where Australia was one of maybe 3 or 4 places in the world who were doing human embryonic stem cell research. And that was a real turning point for me, being able to come down, get engaged in that really exciting field, and I've never turned back. So my areas of research are focused on 3 main arms. So the most prominent arm in our lab, which I run together with my colleague Dr Martin Pera, is looking at developing stem cell therapies for enteric neuropathies. So the enteric nervous system is the second brain of nerves that live in your gut wall, and there's a range of different disorders where this nervous system in your gut is either congenitally absent or lost during different disease states. And what we're really interested in is trying to develop new novel stem cell therapies using human pluripotent stem cells to generate enteric neural precursor cells that we can then transplant into the gut and restore the gut's normal function. One of the other pipelines in the lab that is run predominantly by Marlene is looking at what can the enteric nervous system, that nervous system in your gut, teach us about brain cancer. And the third pipeline in our lab is a more exciting and a new pipeline that we're developing, is looking at the impacts of environmental contaminants on the health and in particular gut health. So looking at microplastics and PFAS exposure in the environment and how that might enter your body and how that might impact human health. Our research is funded by a number of different bodies actually. So the stem cell pipeline is predominantly funded at the moment by the MRFF, the Medical Research Future Fund. And our glioma work, which is run by Marlene, is funded by the NHMRC. We've also been really lucky to get some philanthropic funds from the National Stem Cell Foundation of Australia and the Reach HD Foundation, which is in the US, which is a Hirschprung disease-specific foundation. And over the last few years, we've also been really extremely lucky to partner with Takeda Pharmaceuticals, where they've an industry partner, where they've helped us drive our stem cell therapy aims as well. I really fell in love with stem cell and stem cell biology, as I said, when I first moved to Melbourne more than 20 years ago, working in this really exciting and emerging field. And I can really see and for many years we've promised a lot with stem cell biology and stem cell therapy. And the idea that this might be the new frontier of medicine has always really, really excited me. And I think it's finally coming to fruition with the development of cell therapies that are going into clinical trials around the world. Including some of our collaborators in the US. And what we really want to do is be able to push our research, our stem cell therapies for Hirschprung disease and other enteric neuropathies all the way to clinical trials, and hope that we can really help patients one day. Outside of the workplace, I really love getting out in nature. So I love going for a run around the botanical gardens here in Melbourne on a weekend, but also heading out to the country and going hiking. And if I can ideally hook up a bit of hiking with a few winery visits, that makes a really good weekend for me.